Hey, what's up guys? Bryson here. So I've been getting this question a lot lately just from family and friends, and this video is just inspired by them. Asking me this question a lot since it's the beginning of the year and they're just trying to get themselves in a better mindset. So the question I've been getting a lot lately is, how did I lose all the weight? For those of you guys that do know me, you guys do know that I wasn't always this size. But for those of you guys that don't, I used to be at least 60 pounds heavier than I am now. So along my journey, I've tried many different things. Things from dieting, exercising, I used to fast, I would do body wraps and whatnot just to bring my body size down. In this video, I won't go over all the things that I did, but I'll just go over the things that worked well for me. But before I do go on, I just wanted to let you folks know that I am not a health professional, nor am I a dietitian, nor am I a nutritionist. First thing is exercise. Yes, I know all of you guys dread exercise, but it's the one thing that helped me lose the weight quickly. I'll do things from cardio, my workouts that start with about 30 minutes of cardio, whether it would be running, swimming, jump roping, any type of thing that would get my heart rate up and get me sweating. For those of you guys that don't know what interval running is, it's where you're running at a certain pace and then for at least 30 seconds to a minute you're sprinting. Then you bring yourself back down to the running pace for either a minute or so, and then you bring yourself sprinting. You do that over and over again within your run. I found that interval running really helps burn the calories that you're wanting to get rid of. So after my 30-minute cardio, I would do any type of bodyweight exercise, whether it would be abs, arms, chest, things from push-ups, crunches, dips, squats, anything to get your body more moving and strengthening your muscles. And actually, for those of you guys that don't know, I only got a gym membership mid last year, a little towards the ending of the summer, so I actually haven't been going to the gym as long as you guys expected me to be. The majority of my weight loss journey actually happened here at home. Second, the other thing you guys probably don't want to hear about is diet. And unfortunately, diet's the biggest thing of what's gonna get you the progress that you want. So some things that I did was I started tracking my calorie intake. I just allotted myself a certain amount of calories to intake during the day, and I made sure that I stayed either under it or I did not exceed it at all. If any of you guys are looking for something to help you with tracking calories because you're not too fond with how to do that, there's an app that I will link down in the description below. It's called MyFitnessPal. On MyFitnessPal, you can actually scan the barcodes of the types of foods that you're eating and it'll give you the macronutrients for that food. So if you guys are wondering the amounts of macros that I was taking at the time of my weight loss, I kind of set it as percentage wise. You could also do that on the MyFitnessPal app. So for 20% of the calories that I would intake would be carbohydrates. I wanted to keep my carbs low because I knew that the carbs are the things that were keeping my weight up. I would only intake 30% of fats. Some fats are actually good for you, so I found that I probably needed more fats than I do need carbs. I know a lot of people are gonna get mad that I'm not intaking enough carbs, or I wasn't intaking enough carbs for energy consumption, but I found out that I was fine and I wasn't actually sluggish or slow. And then for the remaining 50% was my proteins. I found that having a higher percent of proteins was probably better, only because it would help strengthen my muscles and help with muscle retention along with the exercises that I was doing. And along with my diet, I did a thing called intermittent fasting. For those of you guys that don't know what intermittent fasting is, it's where you allow your calorie intake to fall within a certain amount of time in the day. So I would allow myself either 8 or 9 hours of the day to intake calories. The rest of the day would just go to me fasting or not eating. The only thing I allowed myself to take or digest was water. If I actually found that I needed to have breakfast, I would actually have my first calorie intake or my first meal at 9 o'clock in the morning. Then 8 or 9 hours in the day would bring me down to 6 o'clock at night. So that would be the last time that I'd allow myself to put anything in my body besides water. So between the hours of 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., all my calorie intake would happen during that time. But if I did find that I actually did not need breakfast, yes, I know you guys will get on me for not eating breakfast and how that's supposed to be the most important meal of the day. But there's a lot of times when I find myself having work early in the morning or having to do something in the morning where I wouldn't be able to make any type of breakfast or grab anything to eat. So if that were to happen, I would push back my first meal to around 12:30, and then I would allow myself to eat my last meal at 9 o'clock or before 9 o'clock. Anything before and after, again, I would only drink water. For intermittent fasting, I just found that allowing your body to intake the calories between a certain amount of time and then fasting for the rest of the day would give your body time to digest and break down the fats and whatnot that you're intaking. For me, intermittent fasting along with my exercise really made a big difference. I used to only just do exercise and I would just continue to eat how I did, but then when I implemented intermittent fasting, I found I was dropping the weight a lot quicker than I was with just the exercise. And finally, just choosing healthier alternatives. Things like choosing leaner proteins like chicken over pork, choosing to eat whole grains for carbs rather than sugary carbs like white rice and whatnot. And when I did find that I was craving anything sweet, I would make replacements for sugars with honey. I would choose to eat fruits rather than things like cupcakes or candies. Choosing healthier alternatives will help make a difference too in the weight loss journey, because whatever you put in your body will reflect on what your body looks like. Alongside all the things that I mentioned before, from the exercise to the diet to the healthy alternatives, having a good mindset will only make things easier for you. Having a correct mindset will only prevent you from cheating yourself in the end. Along with having a good mindset, you can create goals for yourself, just where you want to get yourself in the end of your journey. What I did was I put a screensaver on my phone for a couple years just to remind myself where my mind should be and where I want to get myself. It makes it a little easier when you're going through the journey with someone, just so that you're not feeling like you're alone and there's somebody else there to be your conscience for when you're trying to debate whether or not you want to do this and that. For me, I was lucky enough to go through the journey with a friend and to have somebody to keep me on the right track. I would always ask her questions on whether or not I should be doing this or this. Both of us have come a long way through the years and we're super excited to see where we could get ourselves here in 2017. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it inspired a lot of you guys to either kick off your weight loss journey or to keep pushing through it. If you do like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and you subscribe down below. I'll try to keep posting more content for you folks. But if you guys had any other questions, you guys could comment down below. Don't forget to hit that like button and hit subscribe as well. Again, thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one.